Mr. 76 Aspen here once again on a Dodge truck update. She's lowered. Now how you accomplish that is these are the stock lower control arms right here. You can see how the spring sits on top. On the ones underneath here, I'll see if you can see them. Oh, the spring sits down inside the pocket, and that's what lowers it. You can see, oh, darn it, about how far it lowers it. Sits on the wheel nicely. Still got to do the back, which I'll get that done when I do the exhaust. But yeah, I got the panels on. Still can't find a driver's door. Swapped it to small bolt pattern. I put these little chrome beauty rings in, but I don't know if I like those. These I like a lot better. I think they're for a Chevy, and they fit. They go always in. You know, I think they look actually kind of good. But, you know, I'm still doing little odds and ends here and there, but there's the door on. Still got to finish doing shit. That's just giving you a little view of where I'm at now. Between rain, it's kind of hard to actually accomplish anything. And there's the motor. The inner fenders and everything all done up pretty like. The headers. I've actually got decent clearance between the wheels and the tire and the fender, you know, and blah blah blah. But she's coming along. I've got to figure out what color I'm doing the wheels and finish out sanding and doing body work. But, you know, there's the glass back. Got this big dent up here I've still got to fix. I got to borrow my buddy's dent puller to do it. I put the little rubber over the chains, you know, so they look good. Still got to put the bracing in. It goes in here and pushes that out. So a little piece of bracing, it goes from there over to there. I got to put it in. I've still got some sanding and Bondo and bullshit to work. I got to pull this back off and weld the rails all in. I got to get a piece of glass for the mirror. Trying to find another door panel like this one because that one actually fits this door. The other one would fit it, but it don't fit correctly, and I ended up busting it in the process of trying to make it fit. So I don't know. Those would look nice in there. They're a Venture. These are actually fiberglass. If I could find a driver's side one of those, I'd use them, but doo-doo-doo. It's coming along slowly. Slowly. The biggest thing is it's lowered. I'm pretty happy about that. And if I just had the ass done. So I've got the plates to lower the ass. I take these and I weld them on the top. Wait. I weld these on the rear end, which now it's underneath, so I weld this on the opposite. And then it sits on top of the springs. And then that lowers the truck. Eventually I'll ever get to that. Got all my little stickers. Just having a good time, slowly building it. I need to find 2 more of those if I'm gonna use them. I'd like to use them because I think they look cool. And then something like these for the centers. So, you know, with the chrome lug nut, acorn nuts, and then those, with that, you know, you can get kind of an idea. Minus I have to figure out what color I'm gonna paint the wheel. Because that right there is just paint and may look alright on the camera, but it don't look alright in person. So I was actually thinking about going with maybe a matte black due to the fact you got the red behind the wheel and stuff, and the chrome here wouldn't look too bad. Break it up, I don't know. I'm still debating. I'm also thinking about going with a black pinstripe. Might not even go with any pinstripes. I may just go with stripes. I don't know. I gotta figure out what to do. Either go with like a little Red Express Warlock pinstriping, or possibly I have seen Power Wagon once. It had this whole section here where it dips in, done black, like a flat black, and it rolled over, and then went into a stripe down the whole side. Of course, it was a standard bed, and the stripe would have went all the way back to the tail light. But with this not being a standard bed, that means the stripe would only go to here, maybe wrap around, but I don't know if that would look worth a shit or not. I don't know. I'm still debating. It's always the little details that can make or break a truck. Yeah, it looks good right now, but the little details, if done right, will make it look 1,000 times better, show quality out the roof. Or the little details can be what destroys the truck and makes it look like a darn piece of shit somebody threw a gather underneath a tree. Which, you know, I don't have a tree. So, I didn't throw it together under a tree. I moved some trees. I got a little, for the garden half, I had a clipping that I'd started in with my pear, not my pear, my plum trees down there. I had a clipping that I started there, and it's been doing pretty good, so I got it out and moved it over here. So, stuck it in here and put its own little tire and mulched it, whatnot. Went through and mulched some of my nut trees, you know, so they've got the wood chips and stuff going. And then I ripped the giant garden tub out of the back room, out of the house, because we're going to put in a full-size, like, you know, big shower so you can actually stand in there and not bump into the walls. And I brought the tub down here and filled it up with water. I'm going to make a pond out of it. I've got to get some odds and ends, like a little bubbler or something for the water, but it looks like shit because grass got blown into it. But build kind of like a rock around the bottom. Maybe some rocks up there flowing in where the waterfall thing or something. I don't know. Maybe put some tilapia or something in it. I don't know. I'm still working on that. But I filled that up like 2 days ago. It's still holding water, so it means it's not leaking, which is a good thing. And realistically, that's pretty much it right at this moment. Truck, and that's it. Truck, little bit of garden, mostly truck. Got a lot more grass to dang mow. Seems like every time I mow the darn grass, it rains and then the stuff grows back like 5-6 feet, so. But sexy looking lowrider pick 'em up. Well, we'll see.